Dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, just two very brief reflections on this Good Friday. A Friday made good for each one of us because Jesus chose today to die for each one of us. Jesus chose to die for each one of us that we might live. The reading from the book of Isaiah speaks of the suffering servant and says, "He was despised and rejected, a man of sorrows, acquainted with deepest grief. We turned our backs on him and looked the other way. He was despised and we did not care." Isaiah chapter 53 verse 3. My dear friends, this indifference is carrying on even today. Can we stop turning our faces to the pain and suffering of others? When we come across people in pain and suffering, can we move towards such people? Welcome them as Jesus did into our little paradises? Woman, here is your son. Son, here is your mother. Even while hanging on the cross, in the midst of the most terrible pain, bodily and mental, without getting drowned in his own suffering, Jesus sees the suffering and anguish of a mother who had lost everything, a young man who had lost his best friend. There are the inevitable pains and sufferings in our own lives. If we are lost in them, we will never be able to see the tears of those around us. We will not be able to comfort and console them. Would you like to make the inevitable crosses salvific, and do you want to overcome them? Then begin to see the pain of your neighbor, of your friend, of your near and dear ones. And secondly, for most of us, the first and the last act of our day is perhaps tracing the sign of the cross. We trace the sign of the cross as we wake up and do the same before we retire to sleep. Crosses made of gold, silver, and wood add solemnity to our processions. More the crosses, more the solemnity. That's how things are. No wonder Vaikam Muhammad Bashir, a celebrated Malayalam writer, made one of his characters, Punnum Kurishu Thoma, Golden Cross Thomas, raise this poignant question. Our Lord died on a wooden cross, then why this frenzy about having golden crosses for the church? Love to have you hung around my neck, O precious cross. Love not I to be hung upon you, O vexatious cross. Many of us may be happy and ready to wear a cross as an ornament, but are we ready to welcome the inevitable crosses of our daily life? O blood and water, which gush forth from the heart of Jesus as a fountain of mercy for us, we trust in you.